Topic two today is another one that I spent all night losing sleep over last night, Cart. I just want to get progressively more dramatic in the way I tee these up. Topic
Okay.
two today is a topic that I was on the phone with my uncle about for 4.5 hours yesterday. I was thinking about position battles and specifically some for my team that I think could shape the season. But then I started taking that concept and applying it to other teams. And I think there's a lot of teams in college basketball right now that have some very which guy is it position battles going on that could ultimately shape the way their entire season looks. So let's come up with the ones we think have the biggest stakes, maybe the biggest impact on what this season will be, and call out the players we think that are involved. Any questions?
None whatsoever.
You never have any questions for me, do you, my friend?
Not online, I don't.
Let's
I have
get to
no
it.
clue. I have zero clue what that means.
Yeah, I am lost too. Let's get to it. Is there any with this prompt, is there anything that immediately comes to mind for you as an obvious one?
The three spot for Purdue.
Okay. So that's going to include three guys, don't you think?
Yeah, the Omer, the CJ, the Jakari battle. Or is it the battle for the starting center spot between Clough and Jacobson?
We kind of just did this in the last topic, but my argument would be they're going to get 40 good minutes from the three guards regardless. So the bigger battle that would affect Purdue's season is is Jacobson good enough that he warrants playing a ton and protecting the rim? Or is he not? And it's just Clough playing 35 minutes a game rebounding.
Okay. It's probably, I mean, I think the bigger drop off is between if it's like Omer or the other guys, right? Or is that how you're looking at it or not?
I mean, I'm down to just do the three Purdue guys, but in my head, this is like a booby graphic we make where it's two
And it's one,
players the whole time.
It's Clough versus Jacobson.
So it's harder to have Omer versus CJ, but we could do it. He could figure it out. I'll booby figure it out. you
Is
know,
it- I don't want to do that to Booby, to be honest. He's doing a great job. Let's do Clough and Jacobson. I think that's a big one.
Clough versus. I want to do Omer now. Now that I'm writing it out, I want to do Omer
Damn
because
it,
I don't.
Gregory.
I don't think Clough and Jacobson's a battle. I think Clough's just going to win it.
Okay, do we combine? Is it more so Omer versus CJ?
Omer versus CJ slash Jakari.
C Jakari.
Omer versus the vets.
Mm.
Omer versus sophomores.
Yeah.
Booby
Holy.
versus spell check.
Yeah. Holy hell.
Are you okay? Are you dying right
Almost.
now?
No, I almost just died. But yeah, that's good.
Okay. Um, all right, let's move on. What else? Because I was looking through Houston is the next team on the list. We're going down the preseason top 25. Houston's gonna have Uzan, Sharp, Tugler for sure in it. Sanak should for sure be in it, and then it's
Mm.
Harwell or Flemings. But I don't know if that's big enough to get on the list.
I don't think that's big enough. Plus, I think Harwell's got it more so given the size because Fleming's more of a PG.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't see a ton
Um,
else then in
you know
the Big
what? I think Yukon fans will bring this up, and I think it's changed throughout the summer. But there was a little bit of like, is it going to be Mullins at the three or Stu at the three?
Okay.
Is that big enough of a battle?
I mean, it's before this week, I would have said Terrace versus Ryby,
Yeah, but it seems that Terrace has just been taking
but
Ryan's.
Terrace has dominated it.
Yeah.
So Mullins versus Stewart. I like that.
Okay. I feel like the top 25 is a good way to work them.
Yeah, I'm looking
Is
through
your
because I want it to be teams that really matter, you know?
So this might not have been one yet, but is Kaba versus Zaven big enough?
I don't think so because I think it's
Okay.
just going to be Keba. Even though I don't want it to be necessarily, I think it's just going to be Keba.
All right, moving on here. Does your front court factor into this at all?
Yeah, there's two ways you could go about with Michigan. They're definitely on the list. Option one is Merez versus Mara. Option two would be some combo of McKenny or Kaysen versus Gale. Like, is any of the shooting guards that Michigan needs to make shots better than Roddy, who got put to the bench last year? But I think the more straightforward one is Mara versus Merez.
Yeah, let's keep it more straightforward for Boobie.
All right, so Merez versus Mara, hashtag for booby.
Yeah.
Um, Michigan State has one that I'm waiting for you to mention.
Tang versus Fort.
Tang versus Fort is going to matter, I think.
I think so too. Ooh, one that I think certainly needs to be on here. Duke's PG spot.
Okay, and what are Caden versus
Caden versus Caleb.
Foster versus K. I love it.
Yeah, that's definitely got to be on
That
there.
might be the best one. Let's think of more that are that good.
Yeah, that I like that from me. Good,
Yeah, you
good
got
card.
me. That.
Good,
Oh,
good tell. Good,
good Telly. Good.
good. Damn, I might have blew my load.
Okay, hold up. Hold up. Yeah.
Smoke weed every day.
Petro versus Boswell isn't one, right?
No, no,
And we shouldn't do something just to stir up some drama
no,
online, should we?
no. We should
No, probably
not.
not.
I
No.
I thought you were maybe gonna try to sneak in the four spot stuff here, but I don't think
I
that's
would do it. I think it's
what
on there.
you think it's on there.
Yeah, Markovich versus Hum.
Big Merc versus Hummer.
Or I mean, you could put Zvonimir in there too, but I don't want Zvonimir involved, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I think.
Um,
Hmm. There's no Arizona stuff in here, is there?
I was trying to look through that. They're just loaded, but I don't think there's many like one-on-one
Have
battles.
you been seeing the Aristote stuff?
No, what do you mean?
Apparently, like my sauces have been saying he's been really, really good.
Sauces say he's been hooping.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I got nothing on that right now.
Okay. I don't. I was gonna think of maybe it was like is Tommy Lloyd gonna start two bigs and it's like is Koa Pete in the lineup or is he like is it Koa Pete or Toby Awaka
No,
with
because they
Krivas?
got Krivas too.
Right,
So
but so they're not gonna go two bigs and make it a thing.
I think it'll be Koa at the four and Krivas at the five, or Awaka at the five. But
Okay.
I don't think that becomes a debate really. Um, I got okay. I let's SEC now's got me thinking.
Does Duke have another one?
They could, but
Because Borzello has uh Kamenia as a starting three. And I know that Wilkins and Dame Sarr have been good.
yeah, it could be. Well, okay, let's go through Duke stars real quick. You got the point guard spot, which is Caden or Foster. At the two, we're saying it's Evans.
Yeah.
At the four, we're saying it's Cam Boozer. At the five, it's Big Pat.
Yeah.
So at the three, that means Dame Sarr, Sebastian Wilkins, Nick Kamania.
Yeah.
That's got to be on here, I think.
That's got to be a battle.
But do we put all three, or just do we do Dame Sarr versus Sebastian Wilkins? Because I know that Borzello has Kamania on there. I can't take that seriously.
I think it's Dame Sarr versus Sebastian Wilkins.
Okay, I want to do that too. So I'm gonna throw a couple others out. You tell me what you think. Kentucky, to me, Jalen Lowe, Otega, and Quaintance are guaranteed. I think at the four, it's Diabate or Cam Williams or Noah, but I don't really care. The one I care about is Aberdeen or Jasper Johnson.
I feel like it's Aberdeen now.
You
No,
don't think that's even a battle by like February?
I think more of a battle will be Diabate versus Yelovich.
But the problem is, I don't even know that Diabate is guaranteed to like be in the mix there.
Hmm.
They might just play Cam Williams, right? Like, but I hear that. I hear that.
Throwing other weird ones out there. How do you feel about DJ Wagner and Malik Thomas?
I well, and Acuff's involved too, right?
Well, I feel like Acuff's the one. I feel like he might play A Cuff. He might like I think Cal could do A Cuff Wagner together.
Wouldn't he do all three together though? Acuff, Wagner, Malik, and then Brazil at the five, Knox at the four. Go small.
They could go small. Yeah, that's probably what they would
That's
do.
probably what he's gonna do, but it's still, I don't know. Like there is a way to frame that I would like. Like honestly, fuck, could we literally do DJ Wagner versus A
Cal
Acuff? Like that, who's the point guard?
could do
Even if
that.
you're gonna play the other one at the two, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To that point, could we do Florida Lee versus Fland? Who's the point guard?
Mm.
Are any of the Florida bigs in a battle? They got
I
four. It's a log jam
I don't think so.
because it just
Um,
works and nobody cares.
yeah. There's no Louisville ones on here, is there?
I guess it would be which guard is the odd man out
Right. Like
between Woolley or McNeely.
that's the one I think I would put there.
Woolley or McNeely is for sure up there.
Okay. How many does that give us?
We're at eight right now, but now I feel like we found some really good ones that might push some of our Big Ten ones out of here. So I'm on this path right now.
Oh, man.
Bama, Philon Holloway, Reitzel, Bethea
Mm.
for three spots theoretically. Is that
I think that battle would be Bethea versus Right. So
Bethea versus Reitzel?
I think so. Or
I think so too.
you're positive it's not like Aiden Sherrill versus somebody?
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, I like it.
Yeah, I pulled that out of your book. I realized earlier this week you told me you can just be like, I don't care. And I'll be like, oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. Wow, you don't.
Damn, got it.
Damn.
Moving on.
For sure. Alrighty then.
Oh man. We did the Big East already. I mean, are there any like mid-major ones we're not thinking of that matter?
I'm kind of like going through some teams right now. No, for we already did Michigan. Um, no, in Kentucky, Louisville, that band.
I think North Carolina's on here, but we have to pick the right combo.
Is there a combo? I know we're trying to get away from Big Ten. Is there a Washington combo at all here?
It looked too complicated to me on paper. I couldn't figure it out.
Okay, I don't know what it would be, but it's something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just loaded. It's like Mandaquit or one of the other many guards on the team, but I just want to stay away because I don't know what the battles are.
Let's stay away.
Carolina. Who are the guaranteed starters for Carolina?
I think Wilson, Bogovich, Trimble, Vasar.
You think Boga's for sure starting?
I yeah, I do.
So
Riley
then
Tilton.
in that, because I was going to make the argument, you could tell me it's like Jaron Stevenson versus Caleb Wilson or something. Like, could Hubert be an idiot and botch this? But if that's the route we're going, we're saying those four locked in. Wouldn't it be Kai and Evans versus the Rafters boys?
The hashtag Rafters.
Right.
Derek versus probably Derek Dixon more so, right?
I mean, he was talking them both up, right? But
Yeah.
I don't know. But also, there are UNC fans who would probably say that's not even a battle. It's just Kai and Evans.
St. John's doesn't have anything, right?
Help me figure that one out.
I mean, they end up just playing them all, but so I know they probably just started one. Just going through teams right now. No for them. No for them. Uh, BYU's fine.
Is there a second Louisville one here?
Pryor versus Frew.
Pryor versus Frew?
Don't they just play them both?
I think Javon Hadley's going to start, no?
Yeah, it probably is Pryor versus Frew.
I think it's Pryor versus Frew.
Wow,
And I think that one's pretty big.
that is pretty big. That could swing things. The front court's a question mark for them.
That could swing things. Let me just quickly make sure we don't have one more that felt big. There's nothing with Gonzaga, right?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, Huff and EK are guaranteed. We sure it's not like Braden Smith versus Saint Superi? Who's the
That
point guard?
that could be one.
All right, so we have 12 on the list right now. We need to decide what the 10 biggest ones are. Let
I
me go
think
through these back from the top and you tell me yes, should it be locked in or no?
okay.
Caleb Foster versus Caden Boozer.
Yes.
I think that is number one on the list.
Yes.
Number two, Adrian Woolley versus Isaac McNeely.
Yes.
I think that is number two on the list. Number three, Omer Meyer versus CJ slash Jakari.
Yes, that's on the list.
I think that is number three on the list. Four, Dame Sar versus Sebastian Wilkins.
Yes.
I think that's locked in, and I think it's number four. Number five, we had Bethea versus Reitzel.
It's definitely not five, but it's on the list, right?
Let's table that one. That one feels like the first one that might not be guaranteed. Number six,
Okay.
Mullins versus Stewart. That feels like it might just be Mullins, but I would like it to be on.
I think it's on, but it might be borderline.
That one's borderline too. Merez versus Mara's for sure here.
Yeah, that's in.
Should that be higher than fifth?
I think it's,
That is going to swing Michigan season.
but not, but Mars. You said Mars been good though.
Yeah, but it's two very different types of Michigan. 6'9" center or 7'3" center.
What would you? Okay, but also at the same token, who are you putting it above though? And you can't
The
do the swing season thing because I think it doesn't swing that much with Duke, even if it goes one way or the other, because you still got the boozer.
I think Merez Mara would be third on my list right now, but we can put it five. I don't care.
Okay, ahead of Purdue, is that what you would do?
I don't think the Omer battle is like. I mean, it matters that Omer emerges, but like they're so damn good, you know?
Yeah.
Like, all right, moving on. Merez and Mara is fifth on the list right now. We have Tang and Fort.
That's definitely a swing piece, and it's on there, but it'd be border. I think like it'd be a tabler one. Like there might be some ones that push it back.
I think it's on the list. I just question how impactful those guys are versus some of the other names on this list, but I think it should be on the list.
Yeah, I
It's a
do.
bigger battle than some of these other ones we've skipped. Merkovich versus Humrickhouse, I think, is in a similar bucket to Tang and Fort for me.
I think we could take that off, to be honest with you.
You don't think that one matters?
I think some of the ones that we tabled, I would put. Actually, it does matter, but I feel like some of the ones we tabled, those first two, I would put ahead of it.
I'm telling you, Illinois needs someone to be better than Humrickhouse. If they just trot this whole season out with Humrickhouse again at the four, they're not winning anything.
Yeah, that's
Somebody's got to take that spot.
so it's important. Yeah,
Kai and Evans versus Dixon and Dennis.
that goes.
Honestly, I would argue we take that off
I'd
because
like to. I like to take it off.
I don't think that's a battle Kyan's just going to start.
Yeah,
Frew versus Pryor. That's on there.
yeah.
I think that's number six.
Okay.
And then Braden Smith versus St. Superi. I guarantee if we put this on the graphic, we'll get a text from Connor Hope immediately. That's like, this isn't a battle.
I want to do it just for that reason.
Let's put it seven.
Put it one.
We're going to put it seven.
Damn
So
it.
we need to cut one of Bethea, Reitzel, Mullen, Stewart, Tang, Fort, Merkovich, Humrickhouse.
So my initial don't think about a reaction is that Mullins and Stu aren't really a battle as much as the other ones are.
I agree. So Bethea, Reitzel, 8. Tang, Fort, 9.
Yeah,
Merk, Humrickhouse, 10.
that feels good.
I think we're doing great today.
Yeah, I think we are. We're answering the call.